بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ألف لام ذلك الكتاب لا ريب فيه هدى للمتقين الذين يؤمنون بالغيب ويقيمون الصلاة ومما رزقناهم ينفقون والذين يؤمنون بما أنزل إليك وما أنزل من قبلك وبالآخرة هم يؤمنون
الله الله الله
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. My name is Maher. I used to play for a very successful band called Nemesis. We had come up with 2 albums in the past 13 years. I took a permanent break from music to come fully in the way of Islam. But ব্যাপারটা wasn't always like this. আমরা যখন সবাই ছোট, আমি আমার ভাই আমার বোন, তখন we were practicing. আমরা 5 ওয়াক্ত আলহামদুলিল্লাহ নামাজ পড়তাম. But then a lot of distractions, including music, came into our lives. There was a point where I was doing music and I was offering my salah, giving priority to my salah first, and then doing music, which made it okay, in a sense, to do music. Well, now I've decided to quit, and when I look back, I think that Islam is not only about salah, it has other major things that we need to follow, and khali nawaz porle je hobe seta na. If you're into music, it does take your mind away from Allah, even though I was offering my salah. But the other things I wasn't able to do because I never had the time. So in my mind, in my heart, I always knew that I would want to quit music, but something that I've been doing all my life, it is something that anyone would find really difficult to let go. And if there were to be a reason to let go, it would have to be the love for something higher, something better than music. And in my case, it was Allah. The love was for Allah. If it were for anything else, I don't think I would have been able to quit, honestly. In all honesty, I was thinking of quitting music, but I can't tell you exactly why. It's just something that was in my heart that I had to let go. I felt that something was not quite right. So, but I could never let go, and I guess I needed someone to pull the trigger. And for me, the trigger was getting married. And alhamdulillah, it's been a little over a year, and I realized that when Allah says that for all the good men, there will be good women. And this, I think, is very important because আমি আগেও নামাজ পড়তাম, তারপর ছেড়ে দিয়েছি, তারপরে আবার শুরু করলাম, আবার ছেড়ে দিয়েছি. But if you have a partner who's also practicing, you guys can look after each other. I think that is very important. Ultimately, my life as it was compared to what it is now, the only difference I see is guidance. So if Allah guides us, then you're set for life. Even if you're the best person, you still are in need for Allah's guidance. So the first and foremost thing that I would advise anyone to do is to ask for guidance, then everything. My biggest inspiration would be my mother, because when we were children, she wasn't 100% practicing herself. So as we grew up watching her grow as a Muslimah. Aage uni hijab korten na, and the first time she did hijab, she came to pick us up from school, and we were denying the fact that she was our mother. We were trying to run away from her. But then from the socially accepted hijab she went to the more traditional hijab over the years, and I've seen her transform, and that really inspires me. After I quit music, I've grown a beard, so I've had to hear names being called after me, Jamaat, and all that, and peer pressure. I think mostly the question that I get asked is, Maher, bhai, why have you left music? So it's hard to explain to someone who's not really following the same train of thought as you are. But I tell them that it's for the best. It's because Allah has guided me, and I wish that Allah guides you so that you realize something as well.
والليل دجى